Hey guys, John at Fix a Fence. How you doing? Just thought I'd come to you today with a little short video on how I type up an email estimate to send them out for my customers for like a little small fence repair or something like that. I don't think I've ever had a video like that before, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I know I've done a couple of videos that show you how to estimate, put out an estimate, or at least break things down for a 50-foot wood fence, but more content, So let me turn things around and we'll see what we can do. All right, hang in there. So we're going to go live into the Outlook. First off, we're going to have to open up a new mail slot there. You've seen what I did. Put something up there, whoever you want to put up in there. That's your email contact. So whoever is in there. And then subject line's very important. Very, very important from what I've understood from the gurus. So what I like to do is when it's an estimate, I like to go free fence estimate from Fix a Fence LLC. You'll have to excuse me here. I got the camera on a tripod in front of my computer here, so I'm kind of old school like that. I want to let you know that it's very important to get first letter of every word capitalized. I was taught by the gurus a long time ago that the first letter of every word should be capitalized. It makes it stand out when it comes through and you're scrolling down to see what kind of emails you got for the day. So, all right, let's get into the body of the email here. We just typed in, I'm going to say, hi, because I don't know who's going to send to. So I like to start out like saying something like, hi, whoever, thanks for reaching out to Fix a Fence LLC, and then I got to say, I got the numbers put together for your fence. I don't like to say free, but for your fence estimate. Okay. And then I like to go and then I get right into it. The cost to provide material and labor to, let's say we're going to remove and replace one fence post. Remove and replace one 4x4 pressure treated wood fence post and reattach existing wood fence panels. Comes in at my minimum fee is $585. So I put that down and then I say payable upon completion. Okay, payable upon completion. Now, if I was sending an estimate out for an installation, right, I would probably break it down like I showed you in the other one. I would probably put out the material, I'd put the total cost, and I'd have the material and the labor separate. Spell out all the material that's involved, and then I would say, please provide material consideration prior to performance and balance for labor upon completion. Okay, and then that just spells it out right there. Hey, I need some money up front. That's what material consideration means, is money. Okay, so payable upon completion. If this is something you would like for Fix a Fence LLC to schedule, please reply to this email. Sometimes people reply to other emails, and they'll start a new thread of their own. So what that does, it takes it away from the binary contract of this is. So I want them to respond to this email so that they're going to say, okay, let's do it. And it keeps it in that thread for that binary contract. Okay. So if this is something you'd like Fix a Fence LLC to schedule, please reply. And then I like to say currently, okay, Fix a Fence LLC is right now probably about 3 to 5 weeks out, 3 to 5 weeks out from scheduling. And then I like to put this quote, good for 30 days as of the next day, 06/2025. And then I always end it like, thank you for this opportunity. Okay, that's how I put it out. So anyway, guys, that's kind of how that works. As far as typing up a simple one post remove and replace email estimate for Fix a Fence LLC. That's kind of the wording I use. It's pretty much the same all the time, and it works. There's no sense in why fix something that's not broke, right? But like I said, for the installation ones, I take a little bit more. I have to spell it out a little bit more because I spell out the material so that these people know exactly what they're getting. But I mean, my goodness, if it's just a fence repair, you're not doing much other than removing and replacing the existing wood fence posts and reattaching the existing fence panels. And that's what I do. And that's where a lot of my bread and butter comes in at. You know, Fix a Fence LLC. That's me, 503-935-2331. You guys need a free fence estimate here in Portland, Oregon? Give us a call. I'll put James on the line. Anyway, guys, all right, that's kind of how I do it here. And until the next video, you know, hey, John at Fix a Fence. Thanks for watching. Thanks for viewing. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please hit that subscribe button. That's what's helping this little fence company, fence channel grow. You know, it's all about fences, family, and fun. Who doesn't like to have fun? Who doesn't have family? Not everybody wants to put a fence up, though. But, you know, there's lots of people out there that really thank me for these little videos I put out there, like, you know, helping them out with tips and tricks and stuff like that. So, you know, it's been a fun ride. And I'd imagine since James will be taking over here real soon, I want to start taking a video out and catching him in the action, you know. Let me know what you think about that in the comments, you know, if you want to see some of that stuff. I like to really kind of have fun with that too, but we'll see what happens. Oh, hey, another thing, man. I took my 107, part 107 SUAS class, and I passed again. So I'm for another 2 years a certified drone pilot. That's right. That's me, a certified drone pilot. You know what? 30 questions, you know. And I'll tell you what, I haven't studied up on this in about 2 years, right? I took about an hour's worth of class last night, and 30 questions, I missed 5. That's not bad. I passed. It gave me 86%, but then of course, you know, they want you to pass, so you got to get 100% to pass. So, but they put you right back through the test till you get it right. So we got to get it right, right? Anyway, you guys have a great one. We'll see you again.